So I think the brothers killed their parents for money, right?
The Menendez brothers, yes, they did.
Mm-hmm. But why would they do that?
I don't know. They were already spoiled. They went on like $1 million spending spree after they killed their parents, like the 6 months before they went to trial.
How did they kill him?
Shotguns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you guys want to
Terrible
hear?
idea, right?
You remember the movie The Cable Guy?
Yes.
Remember how it's directed by Ben Stiller, but Ben Stiller also plays 2 twin brothers that are on trial, and it's like a media sensation. And then when he gets thrown off, he lands on the satellite dish, which cuts the signal to everyone right as they're about to give the verdict.
That was a parody.
That's a parody of the Menendez brothers. And he goes, they looked Asian, because that was on the recording. Hey, what are we playing, Adam?
What? No, let's stay on
Stay on topic.
please.
Why are you half underground?
Yeah, I was going to say, what's the...
Rahul, you know the song that Interpol did, right? The one that's about the 2 English
Slow
people
Hands.
that murder. Yeah, no, not Slow Hands. The other one. We're talking about the 2 British murdering family. They would lure in like babysitters and murder them.
Oh, the Moors murderers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about
What
how
about
they doing?
I think he just died because he's been alive for a while. He died in prison recently. Whose names right now I can't remember. Myra Hindley and Myra Hindley.
Oh, because they do that one song, Rosemary.
Oh, you're talking about Fred and Rose West. Fred and Rose West
How
were
many
another
murders you guys got?
one. We got a few couples.
Elise loves murder.
I
I
that's
know
not true.
all about it.
What came to my attention was that the Menendez brothers are in the same prison for the first time, in the same unit for the first time in like 20 years. So they're seeing each other for the first time since they were incarcerated.
Wow. That must be wild.
They both have wives.
What do you say to your brother after 20 years you haven't seen him and you murdered your parents?
Like, my bad.
They got you
or
too?
our bad.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe
yeah.
we shouldn't have
Got
done
you
that.
too.
Do you think they regret it, or do they like high five?
I hope they regret it.
They might love it.
They
They
might-
might have met someone
eat it
special
up.
in
They-
the showers or something.
They probably regret it in the same way that they got caught that they regret. You know, like if they had gotten away with it, they wouldn't regret
Yeah.
it.
Right.
Well,
like in Scooby-Doo.
Like in Scooby-Doo. When Scooby-Doo got away with murdering his parents.
How were they caught though? Like, what was the?
they called the police
were
and said
shitty
that
at
their
it.
parents were murdered by
Ballistics, I
someone. But then
imagine.
they went on like $1 million spending spree, and finally somebody was like, something here doesn't seem right, and made one of their psychologists. I think they confessed to their psychologist.
What?
And
You're supposed to be protected.
You're supposed to be protected,
Unless you
but
murder someone.
he threatened the psychologist, which means it's admissible.
Oh, come on,
But what
Menendez.
blew my mind was that they were both married.
To each other?
They went to prison when they were like 20.
Yeah.
But they both have wives on the outside.
Well, they're good-looking guys, and they're rich.
Well, pen pals that they met while
Yeah.
in prison, but California doesn't allow conjugal visits.
Oh, that's
Really?
a shame.
So they've
Shit.
never like consummated these marriages. But one of them's been married for like 20 years or something.
And he's never banged
Well,
her.
I know personally from a friend of ours who's currently serving time.
In the clink.
You can send dick pics.
Oh, you
and
are allowed
receive
to?
stuff. So I'm sure they've seen their
Now,
dicks.
Rahul, can a dick pic be used as hard evidence?
Depends on how...
Flaccid it is.
Yeah.
So, where do you land on the conjugal visit thing, Elise?
Who? What do you mean? I don't care. I let them fuck.
That's
let
right.
them each fuck.
That's the first thing I take away from them.
Take away the boning?
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're gonna. Nature finds a way. If we learn anything from Jurassic Park, nature finds a way.
Yeah.
And so, this game.
What? Don't ignore
Yeah,
this.
I know. I try not to. Nature finds a way. So either
don't
you
break it.
you let them fuck naturally, or
Right.
the prisoners will find another way to
Right.
fuck, and it would
Yeah.
be worse.
Yeah.
You know, it's like making.
But aren't we supposed to punish them?
There are I mean, I think they're punished. I think being in a concrete box, you have plenty of your rights taken away.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be a crime basis.
One of the biggest crimes you could do to anyone is hope. You know?
Sure, yeah.
That's
You
true.
give them
and,
hope.
and
So,
take it away.
Bane.
well, that's the thing. If there's always something to look forward to, then that that kind of doesn't that usually put someone more in line when it's like, hey, don't want
Yeah.
to take away. Once a month you get to fuck your
hand job.
wife
a
from
hand
the
job.
from who the
From
guard?
the warden.
A hand job from your wife is
I mean,
punishment.
What if your wife's the warden?
You she can't be naked.
oh, okay.
Right.
I mean,
And
she
her-
has to be fully clothed
You
and
know
maybe
that
dressed
you're
like an
get-
old woman.
But you know that you're getting some form of sexual
Yeah.
contact. You know it could be better, but it never happens.
What if it's not even her hand? It's like a mannequin hand, but she can hold it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She holds
And she
it.
can talk dirty.
Is
Yeah.
that like a clothed female, nude male situation?
Is that a thing?
That is a thing. I learned about this many moons ago. Not from Lawrence, surprisingly.
Oh wow.
But it's a whole genre where it's women who are. I don't know why the dude has to be naked. I thought it would just be people getting off on like people having sex through their clothes. But the dude's always naked. It's weird.
Well, I get the girl clothed thing
Sure.
in porn because it leaves more to the imagination, right?
Sure.
And usually it's a disappointment.
Well, I think in a lot of these like
to think about, well, isn't it?
in these situations where it's like men assaulting women, the man like will get like completely naked, and I think it's also because it like puts them in a vulnerable state, and they get
Sure.
off on that.
Or it puts them in a position of power.
True.
The other if you just if I asked I said, Rahul, meet me over by the kitchen.
Yeah.
And you walked over the kitchen and I was completely naked when you walked in.
Yeah.
Would you feel like I was in control or you were in
Would you
control?
feel
You were in control.
I was in control of that
Absolutely.
situation.
You feel
100%.
threatened.
No, I'm not threatened.
Well, no, but I'd be in
What's the
control.
opposite of threatened?
Excited.
But he's definitely in control.
I'm definitely in control.
Well, so like American Psycho, who was in control when Patrick Bateman was chasing a woman down the hallway and just his
The
sneakers and a
chainsaw.
chainsaw? Yeah.
The chainsaw was in control.
Right. But he was naked.
Remember when he does the
Basic
thing?
Instinct. When
Remember-
she showed her beaver,
Oh yeah,
She was in control.
But she was clothed.
But she didn't have panties
she didn't
on.
have any panties.
Most women don't.
That's fair.
Adam, I saw you. Your food is.
No, he's got 63%.
I saw a murder victim for real.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, when we started the show, I asked Warner Brothers if they could arrange a
Go to,
visit
like,
to
a
a
morgue,
morgue.
yeah.
So they took me there. I was there for like 3 hours, and the coroner there opened the drawers, and I saw a dude with the back of his head blown out,
Whoa.
and it stank.
Yeah, I bet.
Who was in control?
Was he naked?
Yeah.
Then
And he was in control.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I've seen lots of dead bodies. Funerals. I've been to a billion funerals
Same.
in my life, but I've never seen a cadaver, an untouched cadaver.
Do you often go to funerals that are just people you don't know?
It's good
No, I mean
food.
when I was young, I would have to go to funerals all the time.
like an-
Polish.
I was gonna say it was like an Owen Wilson sequel, like Funeral Crashers or something fun like that.
I'm blow your mind right now, and I'm gonna jinx myself.
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
I've never been to a funeral.
I mean,
No one I care about has ever died.
You're the only one.
I've been to a
Awake.
wake.
Now, is
But-
this through choice? Have there been people and you just gone?
I've
"I
never
ain't
been
going"?
invited.
No.
You don't have to get invited. That's not how it works.
Always a bridesmaid, never a bride. That's what I say. No, I've just never been. It's never been a situation. I mean, people in my family have died, but I also had a situation where most of my family was in New York, and I grew up in North Carolina, and it was like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
You don't need to worry about flying up.
I feel like I've been prepped in the best way possible for death. Like, I lost people. My first funeral, I didn't care about the person. It was my granddad, but we didn't like him,
Oh, okay.
and he was estranged. So like,
None of us liked him.
Yeah.
we hated him.
Yeah.
Kuchera.
Was that
Right.
it too?
Was that like a
It's
Polish
like
curse?
untouchable, right?
Oh,
Am I saying it
yeah.
wrong?
Well, it depends what language you're speaking, because there's so many different dialects.
I thought I was speaking Urdu, but I guess I wasn't.
But I'm not from Pakistan.
That was my mistake.
Yeah.
Your racial.
I know,
But
obviously know that.
I appreciate the
I obviously know
effort.
that, but Urdu being one of the most prevalent languages in the
It
world, I
absolutely-
just took a shot. And
It didn't miss. It
skimmed.
skimmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So when I was looking at my granddad in the casket, I was like, oh, what?
Yeah.
Like I had no attachment to it. Then
Yeah.
the next one was a grandparent I cared about,
Oh.
but it wasn't the main one. So I had it in stages where by the
Okay.
time I lost someone I genuinely cared about, I felt fairly prepped. Now I think I could lose a child or something. I'd be fine.
Yeah.
I've done it in the right sequence.
You're also very British.
Let me
Yeah,
ask you
stiff
this.
upper lip, man.
Yeah.
Say you have a child,
Right.
all right? Your child dies at like 8 years old.
Yeah.
Dies at 8 years old. It's enough time for you to very much
Have
bond,
yeah.
build a
It's
relationship,
developed a personality,
start to
yeah.
view it as a human being and what it's going to become and
Yeah.
its future and everything like that. The child dies, and then it doesn't have a suit. Do you buy a tiny suit for the child to wear in the casket, knowing that he's just going to be buried with it?
Oh. Well, yeah, because I know he's dead. I still don't want everyone to see his cock and bollocks.
Well, it doesn't have to be naked, but kid's probably got other clothes.
Yeah, like,
wanna
Like,
go-
are you gonna go? Are you gonna go
maybe.
like, well, the kid's dead now, but I gotta pay $1,300 for a tiny
Our
suit that
little
I'm never gonna
Armani
see again?
suit. Why'd you stop?
Am I still
He
employed
died.
by the show?
What?
Am I still working?
Yes, but they're on a long hiatus, and it's
Fuck.
unclear whether or not the show's
and now
coming
you
back.
take time off to mourn.
He would never do that.
No. Anyway.
I'd use it.
Yeah.
I'd be back at work straight. I'd go into audition, go, just lost my kids. I can do any dramatic scene you want. I can
Yeah.
bring on the tears
You're
right
playing
now.
Go-Go the Clown.